And then just take your focus onto your breath. Just start to breathe. Hi, Shauna. We're just getting started. So nice deep breath in. And then exhale. Shauna, we're just getting started. Have a seat on your mat. Hope you had a nice bike ride. Do that again. Nice breath in. This time, as you breathe in, I want you to feel all four sides of your body open and expand. The ribs, the belly, the back. And then when you exhale, draw your belly button back towards your spine. Feel that activation of the transverse muscles and feel how that lengthens your spine, sends the crown of your head taller to the ceiling. Do that again. Breathe in. Feel all four sides of the waist. Exhale, belly button to spine. Squeeze that transverse and maybe we find a little more length, a little more height. Soften the shoulders down away from the ears. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, belly button to spine. Last 2. Feeling that breath fill you up from the bottom. And then exhaling from the top and breathe all of the air out, all the way to your pelvis. One more time, breathe in. And then exhale, let that go. Now take another breath in, let the eyes open, take the arms, stretch them out in front of you. On your exhale, take the belly button, draw it back like you're doing up a really tight pair of pants, tuck the tailbone, and start to slowly roll yourself down. You will inhale, open the arms up wide. Exhale, close the arms. Inhale, lift the body up tall. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, arms close. Inhale, lift. 3 more times. Exhale, roll back. Draw the navel down. Tuck that tailbone. Open up those shoulders or the arms without letting the ribs flare. Close those hands. Lift yourself back up. 2 more times. Belly button to spine. Tuck the tailbone. Keep the height as we come back. Arms open and expand. Shoulder blades together. Pull those hands in. Lift yourself back up. 1 more time we come down. Open the arms, pause here, hold. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the body up an inch. And down an inch. And up an inch. And down. So roll. Like your ribs are diving inside you. Let's go for 2. And 1. Take a breath in. Exhale all the way up. Feet together, knees open. Take a forward fold stretch over those thighs. I want you to pause here for a moment. Breathe in. And then as we exhale, can you draw the belly button back or deeper inside you as you reach the crown of your head longer? So anchor those sit bones into the mat and feel that length from the tailbone through the crown of your head. Lengthen the neck. Bringing those legs back together, feet onto the floor, taking your arms, reaching them out, breathing in to sit tall, belly button to spine. Exhale, we roll down. This time the arms will sweep up towards the ears. We breathe in. Exhale, arms down, and we lift. Soften those shoulders, grow long through the neck. We roll down. Take the arms, reach the arms up. Try not to move the body. Lower the arms. And then pull the upper body back up. 3 more times. So we roll down. We stay here. The arms float up. The arms lower. We lift the body. 2 more times. We tuck the tail. We come down. Reach the arms up. Lower the arms. Come all the way up. 1 more time. Let's come back and hold. Navel to spine. Arms lift. Arms down. Again. Arms lift. Arms down. 3 more. Lift. Keep pulling the tummy back. Notice the ribs want to lift with the arms. Push the ribs in. 2. 1 more time. Lift the arms. Lower the arms. Take a breath in. Come all the way onto your back. All the way down. Pull that right knee in. Stretch the left leg long onto the ground. Give that hip a little bit of a stretch. Squeeze your glute. Activate the back of your hamstring. And then take your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Pull that right leg across your body, anchoring the right hand into the ground. Take a little stretch. And then coming back in, sending the right leg out long, taking that left leg, pulling it in, squeezing the glute and hamstring. And then taking the right hand to the outside of the left leg and pulling that leg across. And then releasing that, both feet onto the mat. Have your feet hip distance apart and parallel, taking your hands and interlacing them behind your head. Lengthen through the back of the neck. So kind of give that head a little bit of a pull so you feel like you're tractioning your spine slightly. And then right where your ears sit, I want you to tuck the chin in and sort of rotate on the axis there. So we're just lengthening even deeper to the back of the neck. You'll take a breath, and on the exhale, anchor the back of your ribs down as you curl the upper body off of the mat, head, neck, and shoulders. And then release it down. And then exhale. So use your breath. Think of your body or your upper body, like it's a ship, like a sailboat, just out in calm water. And it's just gently rocking front to back. So feel that rocking action as you curl up, the ribs spinning inside you, and then release it down. And then exhale, curl, and then release. Going slow here so you can really feel that downward rotation of the rib cage. Let's go 4 more. And down. Exhale, curl 3, drawing the belly deep. So still finding that activation of the belly button to the spine as you curl up. So if you look at your low belly, it's going to draw down. 1 more time. And we're going to add to this. We're going to add a little rotation. So when we come into obliques, it's not about leaning to the side. I want you to curl your body up, spiral your spine as you pick your shoulder blade up off of the floor. And then we come down and we go to the opposite direction. So begin by coming straight up. Start to spiral the spine, pick the shoulder blade off of the mat, and then down. Good. So let's curl up, spiral, and down. And that curl the curl up should be the first movement. And then right away, you start to find that spiraling action. And the spiral is going to begin just around the belly button and then start to spiral all the way up through the crown of your head. All right, so you're really feeling that rotation. Let's go 4 more. I want you to feel the ribs twisting and the spine twisting, but the pelvis stays still. There's no lifting of the pelvis or shifting through the hips. We'll go for 2. Good, and we're going to continue with this upper body rotation, but let's add a leg lift. So as you twist to the right, pick the right leg up. And then lower the right leg down, head, neck, and shoulders to the mat. Exhale, curl up to the left, pick the left leg up. And down. Now start to draw a connection of your upper and lower body together through the core. So you're feeling the upper core, pick the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, and connecting into the lower core to draw the leg up off of the mat. Let's go 6 more. Twist. 6. Put that foot down with ease. And 5. Good work. And 4. So you're feeling that left armpit connect into the right inner thigh. And then that right armpit connect into the left inner thigh. Resist that urge to pull your elbow forward. 1 more time. And then we'll take our legs into tabletop position. So let's take the hands down by our sides. Float your right leg into tabletop and then the left leg into tabletop. Squeeze your legs together, ankles, knees, inner thighs. Press your hands into the mat, widen the collarbones. Anchor the back ribs down. Point your toes. Take a breath. Squeeze your glutes. Tap your toes to the mat. Exhale. Good. And then inhale, lift the legs. Now I want us to bring our attention, point the toes, exhale, lower the toes. I want us to bring our attention to the place of the squeeze between the inner thighs. Connect that place of squeeze into the belly button. So when you pick your legs up, it's like there's an elastic band from your belly button to the inner thighs. And you're drawing those legs up from the strength of your belly. Nice work, Shauna. Tap the toes and lift. Good job, Kirsten. Good. Tap and lift. As the toes come down, the ribs don't lift, they stay heavy. That pelvis stays anchored. One more time. We're going to tap and lift. Now take your hands back behind your head. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, finding that rolling action of the ribs. Squeeze the inner thighs, the glutes, tap the toes to the mat. Lift the toes up, head, neck, and shoulders down. Again, we curl up, tap the toes. Notice the head wants to drop as the toes tap. Keep the head lifted. 3 more like this. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Tap the toes. Squeeze the glutes. Feel the back of the legs working. And then last 2. Good. Pick those knees up. Good. Kim, curl up first. Hold the curl and then drop the toes. Let's do 1 more. So we curl up. Yes. Tap the toes. Lift and down. And because it's Pilates, and this is what us Pilates instructors do, 1 more time. Now tap the toes and hold the toes, just hovering on the mat. So they're going to touch the ground. They will touch, but barely touch. So Kim, drop your toes down. Yes, keep them there. Keep those toes on the mat, but very light. Drop the head, neck, and shoulders down. Exhale, curl the upper body. We rotate to the right. Head, neck, and shoulders down. Exhale, curl the upper body up. We rotate to the left. Head, neck, and shoulders down. So with the action of the toes just resting on the mat, you will feel a connection into the low belly. Let's go 4 more. We twist 4. Trying to lift the left shoulder blade up as you twist to the left. 3. Good work. 2. We will add to this 1 more time. Now, as you twist to the right, pick the right toes up off of the mat. We exhale, beautiful, and then we go to the left. Pick the left toes up off of the mat. Perfect. We go for 4 more. Right toes. Good. Left toes. Right toes. Good, and then the left. And then come all the way down. Rest your heels, hands by your side. Walk your feet in slightly. You'll take a breath, and then on the exhale, draw the navel to the spine, tuck your tailbone, and roll the pelvises up off of the mat. Come into a rolling glute bridge. Chantal, bring your feet about 1 inch closer together. Your feet are a little wide. There you go. Good. Sweep the arms back. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then roll your spines down. Think heavy sternum, heavy into the back ribs, low back, sacrum, tailbone. Keep those arms reaching back. Take a breath in. Exhale. Lift the hips off of the mat. Push your hands down, back, past your hips onto the ground. Think about opening your chest. So lift your hips, Laura. Lift your hips up a little higher. Yes. And then roll the upper bodies down, reaching the arms back overhead. And then bringing the hips up, pressing the hands down. And then bringing the arms back overhead, rolling the spines back onto the mat. 3 more times. Hands pressed down as the hips lift. Try to get higher. Open the chest. Nice work. Rolling the spines down, reaching the arms back. 2 more times. Pressing the hands down, lifting the hips. Squeeze those sit bones, squeeze the bum, the hamstrings, roll the back down, reach the arms behind you. 1 more time, press the hands down, and we hold. So we're in that glute bridge. You'll take a breath, and on the exhale, pick your left hip up higher as the right hip drops slightly. And then pick the right hip up as the left hip drops slightly. And then pick the left pelvis up as the right pelvis drops. And then right pelvis lifts, left pelvis drops. So start to feel the activation of one glute as the other glute softens and really connect into those hamstrings. Imagine a marble just rolling from one hip bone to the other as we switch the hips. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down. Take your legs into tabletop position. Squeeze them together. Collarbones are wide. Press the hands into the floor. Begin by lifting the left side of your pelvis up off of the mat as the legs lower about 45 degrees to the right. Now, push your right inner thigh into your left as your left rib heavies into the mat, and we roll through center. Take the legs over to the left-hand side. The right hip lifts. And connect your right rib cage into the left inner thigh as we roll back through center. Legs over to the right. Left pelvis lifts. Left rib gets heavy. Pull the right leg back. Good. Legs over to the left. Right rib gets heavy, back to center. Great work. One more in each direction. I want you to draw that diagonal line, connect from rib to inner thigh, and then back to center and take your palms together over your chest. Squeeze the palms together. Squeeze your knees together, your ankles. This time, as you take the legs over to the right-hand side, take your hands, your arms over to the left. Go as far as you can stay in control and then come back to center. Take the legs to the left, rotate the arms, the ribs to the right, and then spiral yourself back to center. Imagine your abdominals are like a wet washcloth, and you're wringing out that washcloth as you come back through center. You're twisting the belly. Let's do 4 more. Squeeze the palms, squeeze the inner thighs, and connect the hands to the inner thighs through the core. We go 3. Push back through center. 2. Push back through center. 1 more time. Great work. And then take your hands by your side. Feet onto the floor. Lengthen your legs. Take your right leg and reach your right leg straight up. I want you to pick the right side of your pelvis up off of the mat as the right leg reaches over to the left-hand side. Circle that right leg. Make a big circle all the way out to the right and then catch it back at the top. So right pelvis lifts, right leg comes across the body. Circle that right leg around, pull it wide, catch at the top. 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep it around. Lift the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, swing the leg. 1 more time. Hip lifts. Exhale, swing the leg. Go the other direction. Take the right leg out to the right. Circle it down, around, across the left leg. Lift the leg and pause. Leg to the right. Circle it down, around and pause. 3 more. Open. Sweep it around. And 2. Open. Sweep it around. 1 more. Open. Sweep it around. And then take the leg all the way down. Take the left leg, lift it up. Lift the left side of your pelvis up off of the mat. Circle the leg down and around and up. Reach it across, breathe in. Exhale, down, around and pause. Create a little momentum. Swing the leg and then pause on a dime. 2 more. Lift the left pelvis. Circle the leg. Good. Pause on a dime. 1 more time. Left pelvis lifts. We circle. And let's go the other direction. Pull that left leg out to the left. Sweep it down, around, and pause. Left leg out to the left. Down, around, and pause. 3 more. Try to stabilize that right side of your body as the left leg moves to the left. So push the underside of that left leg to the mat. 1 more time. And then take that left leg all the way down to the mat. Straighten your legs, flex both of your feet, and then reaching the arms behind you for the full roll up. We will lift the arms, tuck the chin, and then roll yourself up off of the mat, and we reach forward. Do you guys like my roll up I do these days? I have to push myself up with my elbows. Draw the belly button back and in, and we pulse forward. 3, 2, 1. Tailbone tucks, and we squeeze the glutes and we roll down. Push out of your feet, lengthen. Reach the arms back, breathe in, and then exhale, lift the arms, tuck the chin, roll up. Nice roll up, Kirsten, good job. Stretch forward, nice job, Allie, great control. Pulse, and then roll all the way down. Move from the tailbone into the roll back. Good, we'll do 2 more. Lift the arms, tucking the chin, rolling up. Nice roll up, Kim, great work, good job, Laura. 1, 2, 3, and then down slow. And we go one more time. Arms reach back. Exhale with control. Use the breath. Beautiful, guys. Great roll-ups. Amazing pulse. 1, stretch. 2, 3, and then come all the way down. Take your legs into tabletop position. Option is to keep one hand behind your head, or you can have both arms stretched back. I want you to imagine you're on a Pilates reformer right now, and you have straps in your hands. You're going to lift the arms, tuck the chin, curl up, and press the hands down by your hips, and then release the head, neck, and shoulders down. We do that 2 more times. Lift the arms, tuck the chin, curl up, press the hands down, and then release the head, neck, and shoulders to the mat. Good. 1 more time like this, then we add on. We curl up. Sean, are you getting pestered there? Come all the way down. Now, as you curl up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, right leg extends. Squeeze the quad. And then bring the right knee in, head, neck, and shoulders to the mat. Lift up. Exhale, extend the left leg. Squeeze the glute and quad. And then bring it down. 1 more like this on each side. Remember, one hand can be behind your head for support. Curl up, send the right leg out. Beautiful. And then down. Last time. Exhale. Left leg extends. Now, options stay with these single legs, or we go to both legs. Breathe in. Exhale. Both legs press out. Hands down by your side. Floor not so high. And down. We're going to do teaser later. And then again, curl up, squeeze. Good. So, feel the glutes activate, the quadriceps. 2 more times. And then we are going to pause on this last one for half of 100. Exhale, pause here, hold. So legs can be bent, they can be extended. Take the arms and we pump them down. We go in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. In, your knees can be bent. Out. You can have your feet on the floor. You can have a hand behind your head. And out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 1 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. And then draw the knees in towards your chest. Curl the upper body up. Pull your nose to your knees using the arms. So lift up. Now stay lifted for me. Take the arms, stretch them straight back as the legs extend out long. Circle the arms around, draw the knees in. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach, legs extend. Circle the arms, exhale. Stay lifted for me. As the arms reach back, keep the curl. Beautiful. 3 more, like there's a glass of water balanced on your head. It will not fall. Nice work, Kim. Good job, Laura. Great work, Allie. 2 more, reach. 1 more time. And then grab the backs of your hamstrings. Bring yourself up to a seated position. I want you to bring the feet in towards the sit bones. I have to open my knees, but I want you to keep your legs together. So try to draw those knees in. I can't do that anymore. And then I want you to reach down and grab onto your shin bones. You're going to hold the legs down here. Okay? Finding the backs of the sitting bones. Finding that pulling back of the belly button. So you're feeling the gentle curvature of that lumbar spine. Finding the length in your body. We will inhale and we go into rolling like a ball. Inhale, we roll back. Exhale, up onto those sit bones. Now, the idea here is to maintain that tight little ball shape. So as you roll back, those knees stay connected to the nose. And as you come up, they stay connected. Now, Chantal, you can just practice balancing on the backs of your sit bones. You can just kind of hang out here. Okay, let's go 4 more. We go back, exhale up. Last 3, we roll back, exhale up. Good work, Shauna. Great rolls. Nice work, Allie. 2. 1 more time. And then let's come all the way down. Single leg stretch, left leg out, right leg pulls in. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. You'll take a breath in, exhale, switch, grab the left leg. Switch, grab the right leg. Pull the right knee in, pull the left knee in. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, curse and curl higher if you can. 5, yes, beautiful. 4, good work. 3, you got it, ladies. 2 more. One more time, take your hands behind your head. Legs in tabletop, let the head rest for a moment. You'll breathe in, exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Take your right leg, extend it long. Straighten your left leg up. Now, bend your right knee, pull it towards you as the left leg lowers to the mat straight. And then you bend the left leg. Hold on, what did I just do there? Whew, I'm confused. All right, now bend the left leg as the right leg straightens and lowers. Left leg straightens and lowers. Right leg. Left leg. So like you're riding a bicycle. I always feel like I'm a synchronized swimmer here. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then straighten the legs all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders come to rest. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. Point your toes. Exhale, slowly lower the legs down towards the ground. Go as far as it feels okay in your body. Flex your feet. Inhale, lift. Pull those legs as close to you as you can. Stretch the back of your hamstrings. Point your toes. Squeeze your glutes. Lower the legs. Exhale. Flex your feet. Lift up. 3 more. Double straight leg stretch. So you lower the legs. Now, Kirsten, as you lift the legs, keep those quads strong. Keep those legs straight. Beautiful. Good work. 2 more. Lower the legs. Flex at the ankles. Pull those legs up, Shauna, as far as you can. 1 more time. And good. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Ooh, give those abs a break, those hips a break. We're going to go back into those bicycle legs the opposite direction. So instead of pulling the legs in and up, you're going to press them out and down. So a little bit, so rather than pushing down with a straight leg, you lift up with a straight leg. So curl head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Let's send the right leg out long, straighten the left leg up. Now, the left knee will bend. It presses straight out as the right leg lifts. Right knee bends, left leg lifts. Left knee bends, right leg lifts. Right knee bends, left knee bends, right. Let's go 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2 more, 1 more set of double leg stretch. So both legs up, double straight leg stretch. Point those toes. Exhale, lower the legs. Flex the feet and lift. Exhale, lower. Flex the feet and lift. 3 more. Point those toes. Squeeze the quads. Pull those legs as close as you can. 2. 1 more time. And then all the way down with your feet on the mat. And then bend your knees and let the legs rock to the right. Both knees over to the left. Both knees over to the right. And to the left. 1 more time. And then pull your right knee in towards your chest as you send the left leg out long on the mat. Just another stretch in through the hip. Now, Shauna, you weren't here when I introduced my friend Chelsea. She's gone now, but I was telling the rest of us that I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to teach Pilates. I'm hoping I will finish off this month, but I have a very great instructor, Chelsea, she actually used to teach Kate, who teaches as well. So I'll send you her information. So while I'm not teaching, I don't trust anyone else. She's the only one I trust, and she's unavailable to teach on Thursdays. Let's switch legs. She teaches on Tuesdays. So I'll explain it in the email if you're wondering who this girl is that I send her email to you when I email later today. All right, let's give those abs a little bit of a break. Let's come on to our sides. You're gonna lie down. Let's start on our right side. Bend your right knee, line your left heel with your left hip and your left shoulder. I want you to lengthen out of that top leg, find some space in the bottom waistline, flex the foot, and let's lift the leg to hip height, and then lower. And then squeeze and lift and down. So I want you to really squeeze the glute, all right? Feel like you could even take your hand and touch the back of your bottom and see if it's nice and toned. Because the glute's kind of funny. It likes to be lazy because there's a muscle on the front of your hip that can do all of it all the work for it. So it's like, why would I have to work? So keep the side and the back of your glute really tight. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Keep it at hip height, point your toe. Imagine a dinner plate at the end of your toe and circle the dinner plate. Small circles. So really controlling the stability here in your pelvis, making sure it's not moving as you circle that thigh bone in the hip joint. Right, the hip joint sits just in the inside by the pubic bone, a little bit higher. And then go the other direction, circle it around. So see if you can find that connection of that ball and socket joint. Push your bottom knee into the floor, squeeze your glutes. So those of you who were in class yesterday, it's maybe a little challenging today. We'll go for 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your bum. 2. 1 more. Now flex your foot. Bend that left knee, pull it in towards the chest, and then push it out straight. And then bend the knee, pull it in, and then press it out. Now, as that left knee bends, can you maintain the length in the left side? Notice the left hip wants to move up to that left shoulder. So keep that waist long. I like to keep a hand in my hip crease just to make sure my waist is long. 1 more time. And then with that flexed foot and the straight leg, we take that left leg and we pull it forward. So we're drawing it forward without dropping it. Pulse it. 1, 2, point the toe, squeeze the bum and pull the leg back. Flex at the ankle, pulse. 1, 2, point, squeeze back. 3 more, we flex. 1, 2, squeeze the hamstring, pull back. Last 2, we pull. 1, 2, squeeze and back. 1 more time. 1, 2, squeeze and back. Roll onto your back. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Reach through, grab onto the back of your right leg, and come into a stretch. And then release that. Let's come onto our left sides. So lying down on that left side, bottom knee is bent, stacking your hips, ankle, hip, shoulder, straight line. Flex your foot, and then let's lift the leg and down. Again, reach behind you, grab onto that right butt cheek. See if it's nice and firm, it's got some tone. We want to hold it strong. Again, as the leg lifts, prevent the hip from rising up towards the shoulder. Good work. 3 more. And 2. 1 more time. And then bring it to hip height. Point your toe. Imagine a dinner plate at the end of the toes and just trace the circumference of that dinner plate. So nice, small circles. Feeling the lift from the abductors, the glute to pull back, inner thighs down. I want you to feel all the muscles of your hip working. Really squeezing your bottom. Let's go for 3, 2, and can we switch directions? Go the other way. Squeeze, pull back and through. Like there's a pencil right where the glute and hamstring meet, and I want you to break it every time that leg comes back. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more time, and then we bend that knee. We pull it up towards the shoulder. Keep the side of the waist long. Squeeze the glute and press it out. Good work. Bend the knee. So hip, knee, ankle are in a straight line. I should say they're not in a straight line. They're parallel. 3. Squeeze, press. 2. Squeeze, press. 1 more. And press. Now, take that top leg, pull it forward. Don't drop the foot. Pulse. 1, 2. Squeeze hamstring, pull the leg back. Flex the ankle, pull forward, pulse. 1, stretch the hamstring, squeeze the hamstring, pull back. 3 more times. Side leg kicks. 1, 2, squeeze and back. 2 more. We go 1, 2, squeeze and back. 1 more time. 1, 2, squeeze and back, and then roll onto your back. Cross that right leg over your left. Grab onto the left thigh and take a glute stretch. All right, release out of there. Come back onto your back, legs into tabletop. Grab onto the back of your hamstrings. You'll tuck the chin, press the legs into the hands, curl up, balance on those sit bones. Yes, take your right leg, straighten your right leg, place your left foot to the mat. Both hands to the back of that right leg. Walk down your leg. Lift the arms behind you. Lift the arms up. Crawl up your leg. Pause here. Bend your right knee. Float the left leg up. Take the right leg down. Straighten the left leg. Walk down your leg. Climb a tree. Reach the arms back. Lift the arms, tuck the chin, crawl up the leg, bend the left knee, pick the right leg up, left leg comes down, straighten the right leg. I did that backwards, but that's okay. Walk your hands down, sweep the arms, lift it up. Oh, stay here. Let's bend. Take that left leg up, straighten it, right leg down. Last time, hand to the back of your leg. We come down. Arms reach back. Arms up, tuck the chin. Come all the way up. Bend the knees, open the legs. Dive forward, take a stretch. Now, sitting up tall, taking the feet onto the mat, taking your hands back behind your legs. Tuck the tailbone, roll back just to the backs of those sit bones. Take the right leg, lift it up. Hold it there. Take the left leg, lift it up. Hold it there. Take your legs and straighten your legs without rolling back into the pelvis. Straighten those legs. Squeeze the quads. Release your hands. And then legs stay where they are as the upper body rolls down. And then draw the knees in towards the chest. Grab onto the backs of your hamstrings. Press your legs into your hands. Roll up. Backs to the sit bones. Sorry, the cat just tried to jump up onto her post and didn't make it. Sorry. Straighten your legs. I'm so mean. Take your arms, reach them out, and then roll down. I feed her too many treats. She's getting too heavy, I think. Hands behind your legs. 2 more times. Press your legs into your hands. Roll up. Straighten the legs. Reach the arms out. Roll down. 1 more time. Grab onto the backs of those legs. Press into those hands. Straighten the legs. Arms reach. And then come all the way down. Feet to the mat. Hands by your side. Keeping your spine in a long position like there's a steel rod in your spine. Press your feet into the floor. Lift up into a bridge. And then we lower down. So unlike the bridge we did in the first part of class where we rounded our back, I want us to keep our spine straight. So we're really working the hip hinge. Press the feet down. Squeeze the backs of the legs, the hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes. You want to feel the push of the feet. Like physically press your feet down. Notice the change when you push, like you're pushing the ground away from you. Notice how much more strength and power will come from your glutes. 5 more. Press down, we lift. And 4. Press and lift. 3 more. Press those feet down. Squeeze those sit bones. Good. Last 2. 1 more time. Lift and we hold. Stay here. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe lift a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe lift a little higher. Soften the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe we lift a little higher. Last 2 breaths. Kirsten, come out of your neck. Get a little bit more into the shoulder blades. Yes, that's better. One more time. Make sure we're not compressing into our neck, ladies. You want to stay just between those shoulder blades. Now stay here in this bridge. Right leg into tabletop. Yes, straighten the right leg. Point your toe. Activate the glute and hamstring to lower the leg down towards the mat. Flex the ankle, lift the leg. Point the toe. Let's exhale, lower. Flex the ankle, pull up. Exhale, lower. Keep those hips lifted. Notice the pelvis wants to drop as the foot lowers to the ground. Squeeze into that left glute as the leg lowers. Now lift the right leg, hold it here. Little pulses of the left glute. So squeeze the left glute, lift the foot up an inch and down an inch. Make sure this comes from your glute, not the back. So push that left foot down. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right foot to the mat. Left leg lift. We stay in this bridge. So point the toe. Lower that left leg down. Straighten the leg. Flex and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 3 more. Lower. And flex, lift. Last 2, we lower. Flex to lift. 1 more time, lower. Flex, lift. Pause here. Hold. Squeeze that glute. Lift up and down. Pulses of that right glute. Push that right foot into the floor. Break that pencil at the glute hamstring. Let's go. 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left leg down, roll all the way down. Let the legs rock side to side. And then grabbing on to the backs of those hamstrings again and pressing yourself up, and then just bringing yourself up onto your knees. Now, you can take your knees, or your mat, and fold your mat for a little more cushion. You can grab a cushion or a blanket and put them underneath your knees. I like to have my toes in a position like this, but you are welcome to take your toes and tuck your toes, whatever feels better in your body, okay? Lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze the glutes. So you're feeling a real openness in the front of your pelvis. Lots of strength and support in through the back of your legs, and stretch the arms in front of you. Ribs are going to stay strong and anchored in, and we start to lean the body back. So we inhale as we lean back. Make sure you don't come into extension in the spine. Squeeze the bum and push yourself forward. Inhale, squeeze the glutes. We come back. Squeeze the glutes and press forward. Great work. So feel a lot of support in the abdominals, a lot of strength and support in the glutes, and maybe a stretch in through the thighs. Last 2, breathe. Exhale, up. 1 more time. Exhale, up. Now, take your right leg. Step your right leg out to the right. Hands will come back behind your head. Press your head into your hands. We will tip to the left as we breathe in, lengthening the right side. Exhale, push the right foot into the floor and lift up. Imagine a barrel on that left-hand side of your body. Lean over the barrel, and then exhale, lift. 3 more times. So feel the length, the opening of the ribs, squeeze the belly to lift. Last 2. And we lift. 1 more time. And we lift. Now take the arms, straighten them out. Lean to that left-hand side, and then take your left hand to the ground as the right leg lifts. Second set of side leg kicks, this time from the knee. Squeeze the left glute, lift the right leg higher, pull that right leg forward. We pulse. 1, 2, pull that leg back. We come forward, so it's coming forward. 1, 2, swing it back. Forward. 1, 2, swing it back. Last 2, forward. 1, 2, pull back. 1 more time. We go 1, 2, sweep it back. Take that right foot to the floor. Right hand sweeps up, and then left arm up and over. And then releasing that, taking the left leg out to the left. Opening up through the hips. Maybe you feel a stretch here if you're tight like me. Take your hands behind your head. Press your head up into your hands. Let's lean over to the right side. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. So feel the shifting of the ribs. Exhale. So that right rib comes deep inside as the left rib pulls up and away. Exhale up. 2 more. Exhale, lift. 1 more time. Exhale, lift. Reach the arms out. Lean to the right, hand to the floor. Left leg comes up. Take the left hand behind your head. Squeeze your right butt cheek and then pull that left leg forward. Pulse 1, 2, and back. Now push your head back into your hands. Open your chest. 1, 2, and back. 3 more. 1, 2, squeeze back. Last 2, 1, 2, and back. 1 more time. 1, 2, pull back. Take the leg down. Left arm to left thigh. Sweep the right arm up towards your ear. Now bring yourself down onto your bellies. Take your left hand under your forehead. Lie right long. And then I want you to bend your right knee. Grab onto your right ankle if you can. If you need a little bit of assistance, you can kind of lift your body up, grab your leg, and then bring yourself back down onto your belly, which is no longer possible for me. I want you to close the space between the front of your pelvis and the mat. So squeeze your right glute and feel the right hip bone lifting up the front of your body as you lengthen out of your right knee. And then releasing your right leg, take your right hand under your head, bend your left knee, grab onto the foot. Notice the left thigh wants to pull away from your right leg. So hug those inner thighs slightly together. Close that space between the top of your left pelvis and the mat. And then release that down. Take your hands by your side. Turn your palms so they're flat onto the mat. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Press the pubic bone into the mat and lift the lower abs up like a little candle could flicker under your belly. I want you to start by picking the arms straight up off of the ground. So lift the arms up. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stay here. Imagine a little marble on the end of your nose. Roll the marble away and then lift your chest forward and up as the upper body lifts up off of your mat. So don't lift the chin up so you kink the back of the neck. Imagine a big orange under your chin. Hold it there. And then head, neck, and shoulders come down. Release the arms. 1 more time like that. Lift the arms, collarbones lengthen. Lift the head, the chest. Curl up. And then we come down, hands down. Now we'll add to this. Lift the arms, shoulder blades tight. Head lifts, chest lifts, hold here. Take the arms and pulse them up and up and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep the pubic bone pushed into the floor. We go 5. Lengthen your neck. 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Everything to the mat. Lift arms, lift head, lift chest. Turn your palms so the thumbs are down, the palms face in. And then like you could clap your hands behind your back. We squeeze for 8. Nice work, Kim. 7. Good job. 6. Straight wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release that down. Sweep your arms out in front of you. Lengthen from your fingertips to your toes. Lift your arms, lift your chest, squeeze your glutes, lift your legs off of the mat. I don't want you to worry about how high you come here. Find the length in your spine. So stretch your body and then take the right arm, left leg, and on a diagonal line, we lift them higher. And then drop that down and then go to the other side. So feel that diagonal connection from your shoulder blade to your glute as we lift and we lift. Squeeze the quadriceps. Squeeze and squeeze. 4, 5. Kristen, straighten your legs. 4. We want those quads tight. Lift from the glutes. 3 and 2. 1 more here. Hands to the mat. Press the sitting bones back to your heels. Take a child's pose stretch. And then bring yourself into a tabletop position over your hands. Send your right leg back, then your left. Find a plank position, tuck the chin, rolling the body up like a wave. Take this up stretch or down dog. You can drop the heels, you can pedal out your heels. And then just rolling yourself back forward, find your plank. Do that again, tuck your chin, abs draw up and in, lift the hips. We can pedal out those heels. And then we tuck the tail and we come forward. One more time, roll up, pedal out through those heels. And then this time, let's walk our feet forward to the front of the mat, trying to heel toe all the way forward. And when you get to the front of your mat, drape your body over the legs. Let your body hang forward. Let your body sway slightly from side to side. And then pause in the center. Take a breath here for me, and then tuck the tailbone and slowly roll up. Let your arms be heavy. Let your head be heavy. When you get to the top, turn the palms to face forward. Soften your eyes. Root your feet down into the mat. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Allow your collarbones to rest down on your first rib. Soften the knees. Feel your body weight balanced on all four corners of your feet. And then one deep breath in, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands down by your side. Thank you so much for coming out on this Thursday and practicing Pilates with me. I'm just going to hit pause here on the record.